get a rear set on here because this bike does not have any protection, but it is an amazing value for what you get. You could still get this bike moving to New York City, but I can't wait to get this bike on a track and really bring it out, open up the throttle all the way. What's good? Welcome to another New York City video, boys. Mike is in the building. Woo! Excited. We're currently out on the Aprilia RS660. I have yet to name her yet. I will. I'm in the process of bringing her in. So some of these videos are not as exhilarating as what you guys are going to be expecting to see here. We have a lot of plans for this bike. And, you know, while we're here, we might as well talk about it. As soon as I'm done with the break-in, you will see a few things changing from the exhaust, from the air filter. What else? Maybe, possibly what I'd like to do is get a rear set on here because this bike does not have any protection for the swing arm. So the back of my boots is scuffing or rubbing against the swing arm on the right side. So carbon fiber is going to go up on here. I'm going to make this bike way better. And it's not that it needs a lot of that too, by the way, because the bike itself is an amazing, I keep repeating this, but it is an amazing value for what you get. And it's only going up at this point, in my personal opinion. Ooh, what is that, bread? And I definitely got to do a tail tidy, by the way. I have a pretty good idea of the bike's dimension so far. However, I haven't counted for the tail in the back. And that could be very dangerous when you're cutting up close like this or cutting through traffic. You need to have a very good sense of the size of the bike and how well you fit and how well you cut. So that definitely has to go. I've still been shopping around. When I say shopping around, I mean motivationusa.com. That's what I'm checking for everything, because they are a proud sponsor of this channel. And pretty much everything that you see, you want to show love and support to what we do here on this channel, hit the link and shop for any bike, not just Aprilia, not just Ducati, not just your ZX-10R, everything. We have access to everything, and that's how you want to support. She's beautiful, man. It's gonna change it to dynamic mode. By the way, just take a look. So commute, dynamic, and then individual. And individual ABS is disabled. Also, only in the front the ABS is on. So if I'm doing wheelies on here, individual mode is where I want to be. I'm gonna dump it in commute, since I'm not looking for the bike to be like crazy fast right now. I think this bike's gonna do about 140 miles an hour at top speed, so it's not a ridiculously fast bike. It's not my fastest bike, but it's a really cool bike, and it has a lot of character design wise. I love the color. I know I keep going to the color and value. These are the two big things for me that actually kind of swayed me. Come on, guys. It's taking it. Whew. Can this bike be the ultimate bike for you to ride through New York City? Yes, but make sure you have a lot of core strength, really. It's not a bike that's overtly fast and 200 horsepower. However, you could still get this bike moving to New York City. Would I recommend it? Absolutely not. I still prefer to ride my Ducati Hyper Motard, which is very high above the heat. Peppy in terms of, how do you call it? In terms of torque. Not that this bike doesn't have torque, but let's kind of squeeze through these people. and there's not huge clearance, so make sure you watch those potholes. You will bottom out this bike. So, you know, the reason why I'm riding this bike, I need it to break in, finish in the break-in, and really get to the point of being done, because I want to start modding it. And so I'm putting any kind of miles that I can, even if it's city. The other thing you want to do, I might as well just throw in this tip, guys. There's a lot of cutting in and out or sides when you're in through New York City, like a place like this. You have to triple check. See that? He pulled up from here. There's a lot of bikers, cyclists, that are pulling into these nooks, so you can always put yourself in a very bad position. So be mindful when you're cutting through these small nooks and crannies. People like this are pulling up, and that could set you up for a bad day, a lawsuit, or, you know, get a ticket. A lot of these things. So I use a lot of pivoting my head, keeping it on swivel. I'm also watching my back as well, as much as possible. But I can't wait to get this bike on a track and really bring it out, open up the throttle all the way. And I need to have a soundtrack on here, man. This parallel twin definitely sounds really good. Even stock, it has a very distinct sound. It is parallel twin, so now I have V-twin, I have a V4 parallel twin, and I have a thumper with the KLX. So the overall idea, I want to have a stable of bikes that have different riding feels, riding sounds, different engine characteristics.